Hello, hi everyone. I hope I'm audible. Hello, Ashish Nayak. Uh,
Yeah,
can
Mohammed.
Hi,
Yeah,
yeah, hi. So, can you start your camera? Yeah,
hello.
hi. I welcome you, Ashish Nayak.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, audience. This is Ashish Nayak, who has 6 years of experience as a software engineer and also more than 2 years of experience as a data scientist. He is currently working as a data scientist, also a data quality engineer, where he handles a huge amount of data and involves handling of data and doing a lot of analysis there. So he's an alumni of DataMites. I welcome you, Ashish Nayak, to this alumni
Thank
talk. I hope this you will help our students how to get into data science field. Welcome, Ashish Nayak. Hi.
Yeah,
So to begin
yeah.
with, just you have worked as an you have a very wide experience of 6 years, more than 6 years, 6 years, I think, as a software engineer. So what kind of trigger you to get into this domain of I mean to say data science and AI?
So it was way back in 2018. There was huge hype of machine learning and AI, and I was with a non-technical job in IT, wherein I find myself a little bit of lost and stuck in my career. So there where my enthusiasm tends towards AI and ML learning models and creating the analysis part and all those things. So there I went. There I found DataMites through which my friend referred me. Okay, to join DataMites there at the time. So it was bit spectacle whether to join, whether to how to means how it will be my life, my career after joining DataMites and all. But it was well means being a freshers joining there and joining there and learning things. It's quite easy when it is with the DataMites. They provide all the all the uh, software requirement, documentation, training, and all those things. And the most support and the most thing is that regular support whenever we face any challenges. Like see, I have went to Ashok. So the Ashok was our trainer. So I went to him stating that I am not able to run this line of code. So he even solved those one line of code for me. Okay, so that kind of support we have got, and yeah, I can say assure and say that yes, you are in good hand, guys. Don't worry. AI and ML will be remaining here, and it will remain for a long time. It's so please put up your socks and learn as much as possible, because one thing I want to say is uh, knowing coding is good, but along with that go with the statistic also, because questions and your ability to understand the data comes from your statistical analysis. If you are not good in that, then it might create a problem. But anyone can do coding nowadays using ChatGPT. You can take the help of those things, but analysis and the statistic is very much required. So I will suggest you to go through it. And yeah, so right now uh, I am with British Telecom digital segment, and I am into data governance, wherein all we along with providing the data governance solution, we also provide AI and ML solutions along with our Gen AI LLM. So right now I'm into a project wherein we are analyzing the customer browsing pattern. So let's say customer browse some product, and he somehow went to cart and stopped there. So we will be analyzing what make him stop. Why didn't he purchase? It may be because of the high cost and price, or some functionality, or maybe it is site website down failure, something like that. If at all it is going to a cost, then we can provide some discount. So this is the things which we are doing. And if it is if we have to trigger a mail, then we are using the llama 2 from LLM to trigger a mail to them stating that this is the thing uh, which you are browsing, and right now it is not, and you have stopped it. So this is a unit which we can provide some sort of discount on them. So these are the things which comes under AI and ML, which uh, which is being supporting right now. So yeah, I am available in LinkedIn with Ashish Naik. You can search for that. Yeah, any issues, or if you want to connect with me for any discussion, yeah, I'm available. Yeah, that's it
Yeah,
from
yeah,
my side.
that's nice of you to kind of tell in detail what all is there. Now, like in this session, we have beginners also. We have some experience guys also. Now, like, how was your preparation for data science or AI? Like, what do you think we, as a student currently in the today's market, what students should focus on? What technology is more relevant and to crack any kind of interviews to get into the job. What should be the major focus? What should be the main focus for current students? Yes.
Yeah, so as I told before some time only, I told you that if you are going for ANML, the statistics learning and analysis is very much required, because if you don't know what your data is showing, or if you and you cannot read what your data is telling you, then it's no use even if you have a good knowledge of coding. So that one I would reiterate it. Go for the statistical things, and yeah, coding background is not required. I'm telling you again and again. And if at all it is required, you can learn it as soon as within 1 week. There is no rocket science in that. There is no you just need to learn Python and SQL. That's it. But along with it, what we will do, learning all these tools and coding, unless and until you can't read your data, how your data is looking like, and how you will present to your business unit, setting that this will be the outcome. If you can't tell them the outcome, the business will not take your model anyway. So those are the things which you need there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
So yeah.
relevant is Python and SQL? Like, if you go from an interview perspective, like you need to crack some interview. First of all, like from interview point of view, how good you need to be in Python and SQL. So, of course, you told about told again and again about statistics. Statistics is very important. Understanding it is very important. But from Python and SQL, like in initial interviews to crack, like how important it is, like.
Yeah, it is important, to be
Mm.
honest. It is important. It's not like it's not important, but when you try to do some project and all those things, so automatically you will grab something in your coding, right? They will not ask you to build an system for you. They will just add you some sort of logic to apply, let's say some SQL file or SQL statement or Python some coding. Okay, let's say traversing uh, a string or a pandas system, or how to transverse a panda series and all those things. So that is very easy, minimal thing they will ask. Mostly, if at all they go for a hard coded Python, then they will ask you like how to constructor and how to call them or call a function and all those things. But they will not ask. Basically, it is required, but it is in lower level. Don't get panic that they will ask you, oh no, write a algorithm for me. I am looking into your system skin sharing and do it. No, they will not ask you those questions.
Now, when you started studying this, like which were your kind of favorite topics in data science, AI? Yeah.
My data, my was like learning the pandas was very much
Okay. Okay.
interesting. And statistic also, what I'm saying you repeatedly, statistic
Mm-hmm.
and pandas. Those are
Mm-hmm.
my strong area. And yeah, learning for learning like most of the algorithm you hit your head, because one algorithm is not good for all. So you need to learn all, like not all, most of the things you need to learn. What algorithm will be best to which requirement. Let's say if it is NLP, CNN, AL, or ANN, and all those things. So you need to choose what you want to see. So see, there are different field. Okay, people go with voice processing, image processing, and text processing also. Some go with the classification. So you can choose what's your aim, what you want to build, and what you can deliver. So those kind of things you can do it. Yeah, you can choose it. For me, what I choose is your classification and regression. Still now I'm into that. And yeah,
So basically, you deal with the structured data, is it? Yeah,
structured data,
structured data.
yes.
Okay. Now, what is the currently like students? Many students want to do projects. Like, what kind of projects, if they do, will they become more kind of saleable, marketable to the companies? From
So
your point of view,
in
yes.
yeah, if I tell you two things here, text processing. Okay, text
Mm,
processing is getting old, but it is the base one. Okay, for any kind of any kind of algorithm you go to LLM. Yeah, because LLM is taking all those things because it is already processed. But in your organization, that will be very helpful if you know that. Second was your is your image processing, and 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 yes, those things I would suggest.
okay.
But
Mm,
apart from that, if you are having good knowledge on NLP and all those things, that will be an add-on benefit for you. Even if you are going for LLM and all those things, but you should know the basic one. uh,
okay.
NLP, NLU, NLG is your basic one, and you need to know that.
Like coming apart from like technical things, like how do you feel as a data scientist? How is your day kind of as a data scientist in at your company? Like a very general discussion.
See,
Okay.
in that sense, if you see as a data scientist, you always get that luxury a bit of cushion.
Mm,
You can
mm.
say, "Oh, okay, you are data scientist, man. Yeah, you're doing something." So that kind of luxury you get that okay,
Okay,
this guy is a data scientist and don't mess with them, and you get that respect because you have a lot of technical knowledge along with statistics and all those things, having variety of uh, hands-on experience. That's the things, and not to say, but yeah, you are among the person who paid high in your team. So also that does matter at a much. uh, so these two things I feel that okay, this I get
okay.
respect more.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, nice. So, and also like there are there in our audience, there are people who are from a non-tech background also. So, like from that point of view, like how many hours of time you spent during your time, can you suggest them like how like what are the challenges you faced so that they can also learn and get inspired from you? Yes.
Yeah, as I told you, even when I started, I was from non-technical background, having zero knowledge for coding and all. But as I told you, being on DataMite, you will be given all the facilities with the coaches and all those things. So it will be easy. First of all, just uh, just first of all, think about what you want to learn. Okay, as I told you, first go with small things. You are not going to deliver any system or application. Go with small things, small projects, small Python coding, and all those and SQL statements and all those things. Give if you are switching in next 3 to 4 months, then I would suggest go with give at least 3 to 4 hours a day in your to your study, and if at all a day mainly learning to statistics and all those things, and the coding part. Next thing is that nowadays nowadays ChatGPT is there. Every any LLM you can take, and if you are ever facing anything, just try to do it. In the process you will learn how to do the prompt engineering also, how to use the chat GPT and all those things, but don't copy paste it. I would suggest don't copy paste it, because people, even though nowadays it is like people do all those things, but your interviewer won't like it. So first of all, have an hands-on on all those things, then copy paste it. It's okay, but I would suggest go with your bare hand coding and all those things. Yeah, and yeah, giving time is important. Even nowadays, also I read for at least 1 or 2 hours a day. Though it is not possible every day, but yeah, I provide myself reading or learning process for me, and I would suggest all people to do so. Though it is not every day, but yeah, weekly one, 3 4 times. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. In LLMs, kind of out of curiosity, which models are more being used? Because there is a huge competition there, kind of among the models. And in
See
from industry point of
LLM.
view, which
Hmm,
models you
see
are using? Yeah.
see LLM. If you are going for right now, Llama 2, I am using. When I tried to Mistral use a Mistral, it was a huge mistake. Because why the mistake is because our system was not made to handle those kind of processing and all. My system always get hang when I do with Mistral. So I am restricted to uh, Llama 2 right now with my office laptop. But yes, when I go with my personal laptop, then I go with Mistral and above version. But it's again on the requirement thing. Okay, if at all your requirement is satisfied, don't go with the higher version, because it hardly s- you will hardly it will get some changes. But yes, these are the things which I did. But mainly if it is a Mac processing which I have experiences, Mac is able to process most of the this one most of the LLM models. Yeah, go with the Mac one. Windows are, even though I am having a very good configuration in Office, it is not able to handle the Mistral, which is third version of LLM. So yeah, go with the Mac, and yeah, you can do all those things.
Yeah, nice. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. So we have some bunch of questions from students. So Shushmita is asking, is there any tips while we are applying in LinkedIn?
There is, to be honest, there is no tip to apply in LinkedIn. So if at all you are getting, you better get a feed or job created for yourself. You can create a notification. If at all it is coming, go to the company site and put your resume there. If at all they will select it, then they will reach out to you. One other thing what you can do is you can reach out to the person, recruiting person, sending your email and your cover letter and the resume why you are fit to it. Though it is a long time consuming, but yet it yields a good chances of getting selected, your resume getting selected. This is what I do for getting selected. Yeah, and I get a lot of response back in the same. So you can do it. And yeah, this is a thing which you can do. Go to your each and every feed or job. You can create job notification. From there you can get a lead.
Yeah, we have one question from a
Yeah,
person.
please.
Like I think you have already answered it, but anyhow, I'll mention how project helps in interview. Like, does doing projects? Of course, doing projects will definitely helps you in kind of
Yeah,
cracking your
so
interview.
on that perspective, what I can say is, whenever a interviewer see your um, resume or what you did, so what question it will come to his mind, that first question and foremost question he will ask, why did you choose that particular algorithm? He will question that. Okay, be ready with your answer. What answer you will give? It's not a straightforward answer also, because you must have done trial and error method with different algorithm, right? Whichever is fit to your requirement, you use that. So basis on that answer, the other question will be triggered. Okay, so it's not like they will not ask you uh, they will ask you some other questions, some that question, the first question and important question, why did you select that algorithm, and you need to prepare for that. And yeah, and what hypothesis you did before uh, uh, building those algorithm, what p value you took, and how did you manage your unstructured data, or how did you filter your dirty data, how much was the percentage, how much you drop it, and if at all, what are the hyper tuning you did to your algorithm, how much, if you are using, for let's say if you are using what is that, random forest, what are the depth, what are the tree, how many counts you took, and all those things that may be triggered a consecutive questions. Yeah.
Yeah, we have one more question.
Yeah.
How, like Sagar Naik is asking, how to apply for MNC companies? How to apply for MNC companies?
All are MNC only, so there is no specific, not specific to not only multinational thing. You know one thing, if you are going with startups and all, you have the most probability of learning new technology with hardcore coding and all those things. Okay, so don't focus on like joining MNC nowadays. People, company provide more flexibility, more perks, more salary in you can get it from your startups company itself, but as compared to your MNC. And why I like to work on startups and all the small companies, that you will get to know a lot of things. Like a person who will be spending 7 8 years in MNC, he may not got that much of knowledge. If you are working to a startup company, within you can grab it within 2 3 years, and those people are like very much good in coding and everything. Whatever you ask, okay boss, I am there for you. So those kind of things I have seen in my company. When I go to hire a person, I don't see from where he is coming, I just see the intent and all those things. So intent matter, and how much you know, like how much you can deliver. Even if your answer is incorrect, people choose you because you show them the intent. So yeah, that will be my answer.
That's nice answer. Yeah, you have answered it very a lot in a lot of detail. Yeah. Are there any questions from YouTube and LinkedIn? This video is getting streamed even on YouTube and LinkedIn. Are there any questions? I have asked all the questions from my uh, Zoom call. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is already answered. Anyhow, I'll repeat this. Hamar Sharif is asking how many hours you used to study per day and how long it took to land a job.
Okay, for me, when I tried, okay, um, it took me around 6 months. Okay, I completed my courses. I was doing weekend classes with DataMites, 2 months, means 8 weeks. So I start searching my job late in June July, in 2018, and till November I landed with multiple offers with data science projects.
I think that's all questions we have from LinkedIn, YouTube, and Zoom. Yeah, thank you, Ashish. It was
Thank
very
you.
kind of in detail with lot of interest and lot of kind of with very good intention to help all the students. Very much, I see your tips and all very much in detail. Thank you, Ashish. It's
Thank you.
nice to talk with
Hopefully my word will be helpful to the people. So if anybody want to reach out to me, yes, I am available in my LinkedIn. You can reach out to me. Let me paste you my profile also. If at all anyone wants, then they can reach out to me.
you. Yes, yes, yes,
Uh,
definitely.
and I cannot. Okay, I am putting it in chat.
Yeah, I'll share
Yeah.
it back. One of
Yeah.
our team
Sure.
members will share it back. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Don't.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Karim. Any other
Thank you.
question? Yeah. Yeah, you are saying something.
Yeah, no, I was telling to Donna, please share the profile of Ashish Nayak with the students. Yes. Like I have one small question from my
Yeah.
side. Like how often you are dealing with big data and big data technologies? Because I saw uh, data quality and something related to big data there.
Yeah, those are my day-to-day, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my day-to-day activities, because when we put data quality and data governance to a system or any company, we need to have control for uh, all the data which the company poses. So yeah, to retrieve, to manipulate, and all those things. Yeah, we do. It's my day-to-day work.
Okay. Which big data tool you are using actually?
This Spice Park.
By Spark you are using. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All these
And
are
also we deal with GCP, and GCP
okay.
do all the sourcing in their own. So if at
Mm-hmm.
all it is required, we do by sparking.
Spark. And also ETL and all is done, or is it the PySpark part is done? Like,
Correct. It is
uh
all integrated thing.
okay, integrated. You are dealing with the transformation part of the ETL part.
Transformation, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Until unless the transformation happen, the good data quality will not be provided to the
Mm-hmm.
customer.
For ETL, which tools you are using?
Ab initio.
Abnish. Okay, it's a kind of your own, is it
No, no.
in-house? It's
Ab
already
initio is
there. Okay.
like we have Informatica tools.
Okay.
Likewise, we have our Ab initio is also an established tool.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the sharing of your knowledge. Thank you,
Thank you.
Ashish. Okay, bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.